Welcome back, everyone. If you are new to this channel, this is where we turn complex solar energy systems into clear, step-by-step projects that absolutely anyone can understand and build. Today's video is very special. One of our viewers, Jose Luis Brea Rodriguez from Villa Mela in the Dominican Republic, left a detailed comment asking for a complete solar system designed specifically for his home. Jose Luis, this entire video is for you. We are going to design a 10 kilowatt per day on-grid solar system with no batteries and with both 120 volt and 240 volt output from absolute scratch. Every calculation, every wire, every single connection. Let's get started. Before we dive in, here is the roadmap of everything we will cover in this video. Chapter 1, this introduction. Chapter 2, location data and system parameters. Chapter 3, solar array sizing with full math on screen. Chapter 4, inverter selection for split phase 120 and 240 volt output. Chapter 5, cable sizing, protection devices, and the manual changeover switch for maintenance. Chapter 6, the complete system wiring diagram. Chapter 7, every single physical wiring connection, step by step, including the changeover switch. Chapter 8, the full equipment shopping list. And Chapter 9, the performance summary and final outro. Timestamps for every chapter are in the video description. Pause and rewind whenever you need to. Let me explain each of these numbers in plain language. First, 10 kilowatt hours per day. Picture 10 large energy units. That is enough to run lights, a refrigerator, ceiling fans, a washing machine, and an air conditioner throughout a full day. Second, 5.5 peak sun hours. This does not mean 5.5 hours of daylight. It means 5.5 hours each day when the sun is intense enough for your panels to produce their full rated power. The Dominican Republic scores excellent here, better than most of the United States, and far better than Northern Europe. Third, the dual voltage requirement. This is critical. Small appliances, lights, fans, televisions, phone chargers, run on 120 volts. Heavy appliances, air conditioning, water heaters, need 240 volts. The Dominican Republic uses the same split-phase wiring standard as the United States. Our inverter must deliver both voltages at the same time. Fourth, on-grid, no batteries. The EDEESTE utility grid acts as your energy bank. When your panels produce more than you need, you send the surplus to the grid. At night or on cloudy days, you draw back from the grid. Clean, simple, and cost-effective. Solar array sizing calculations. Now the mathematics. And I promise, this is genuinely straightforward. The core formula is required array size equals daily energy divided by the product of peak sun hours multiplied by system efficiency. Our daily target is 10 kilowatt hours. Our peak sun hours are 5.5. System efficiency, which accounts for real-world losses in the inverter, wiring resistance, and dust on panels, is approximately 80%. Or 0.80 as a decimal. So 10 divided by 5.5 times 0.80 equals 2.27 kilowatts. That is our absolute minimum. But we must apply a temperature correction. In Villa Mela, temperatures reach 35 degrees Celsius. Solar panels lose approximately 0.4% of their rated power for every degree above 25 Celsius. 10 degrees above the reference point means a 4% power reduction. Divide 2.27 by 0.96 to correct. That gives us 2.37 kilowatts needed. To give ourselves a healthy safety margin and to export surplus power to the grid, we will install 8 panels at 400 watts each. That gives us 3.2 kilowatts of total installed capacity. Running our production formula, 3.2 multiplied by 5.5 peak sun hours multiplied by 0.80 efficiency equals approximately 14.1 kilowatt hours per day. We are covering the 10 kilowatt hour target and exporting roughly 4 kilowatt hours back to EDEESTE every single day. Chapter 4. Inverter selection, the critical choice. The inverter is the brain of your solar system. It converts the DC electricity from your panels into the AC electricity that powers your home appliances. But here is the critical decision point that catches out most beginners. The Dominican Republic uses a split-phase electrical system, exactly the same standard as the United States. Your home has 3 wires coming from the utility. Line 1 at 120 volts, line 2 at 120 volts, and a neutral. Between L1 and neutral, you get 120 volts. Between L2 and neutral, you also get 120 volts. But between L1 and L2 together, you get 240 volts. This is why both voltage levels exist in your home simultaneously. Most grid-tie inverters sold in Europe and Asia output only single-phase 240 volts. If you install one of those in a Dominican Republic home, your 120-volt circuits will not function correctly. You must purchase a split-phase inverter. My recommendation is the Growatt SPH 4000. It is rated at 4 kilowatts, outputs genuine split-phase 120 and 240-volt AC, has 2 independent MPPT inputs for our 2 panel strings, achieves 97.5% efficiency, includes built-in Wi-Fi monitoring, and is compatible with the EDEESTE grid frequency of 60 Hz. It is available from solar distributors in Santo Domingo. This is the inverter to buy. Chapter 5. Cable sizing, protection devices, and manual changeover switch. Cable sizing is where cheap installations become dangerous installations. Here is the golden rule. Undersized cable generates heat. Heat creates resistance. Higher resistance generates more heat. That cycle ends in a fire. We will not let that happen. For the DC side between panels, use 6mm squared double insulated UV-rated solar cable in red for positive and black for negative. This carries 10 amps per string comfortably. From the combiner box to the inverter, where both strings are combined, the current doubles to 20 amps. We upsize to 10mm squared for this run. On the AC side, from the inverter to your home panel, also 10mm squared 4-core cable, carrying line 1, line 2, neutral, and ground. Now the tropical climate warning. The Dominican Republic has one of the highest UV indexes in the world, regularly above 11. Do not use standard gray indoor PVC electrical cable for any outdoor cable run. Standard insulation will crack, yellow, and fail within 2 to 3 years under that UV exposure. Always specify double insulated UV-rated solar cable for all external runs. It costs the same. It lasts 25 years instead of 3. Protection devices. The DC combiner box. Inside the box, we start with 15-amp DC fuses on each string to stop short-circuit overcurrent instantly. This feeds into the 30-amp main breaker. It's a 2-pole lockable switch that acts as your master DC safety shutoff for maintenance. Surge protection. To shield the system from nature, we use Type 2 surge protectors on both the DC and AC sides. These 20 kiloamp units intercept lightning spikes and grid surges, neutralizing them before they can fry your inverter. Smart inverter safety. The inverter handles the invisible work. Ground fault detection monitors for internal leaks, while anti-islanding automatically kills power during a grid outage, a mandatory safety feature to protect utility workers. AC output and grounding. On the AC side, a 20-amp main breaker serves as your primary disconnect from the home. Finally, the entire system is anchored by a 1.5-meter copper-clad earth rod. This ensures any fault current has a direct, safe path into the ground. Manual changeover switch for safe maintenance. The changeover switch has exactly 3 physical positions, and each one has a specific purpose. Position 1, solar. This is where the switch lives during normal, everyday operation. The inverter output is connected to your home distribution panel. Your solar energy powers your home, and any surplus is exported to the EDEESTE grid. This position is used approximately 99% of the time. Position 2, off, also called the dead zone. In this center position, both the solar inverter and the utility grid are completely disconnected from your home panel. Nothing can energize your home from either direction. This is your safe working position. Before you touch any component inside the inverter, before you handle any DC wiring, move the switch here first. Position 3, grid. In this position, your home is powered directly by the EDEESTE utility, completely bypassing the inverter. Use this position during inverter maintenance, inverter replacement, firmware updates, or any time you need the solar system offline for more than a few minutes without interrupting your household power supply. 3 positions, complete safety control. Without this switch, your installation is not professionally complete. Chapter 6, Step-by-Step Complete Wiring Connections. We are now ready for the final wiring and commissioning of your system. Let me walk you through this diagram from the very top to the grid connection at the bottom. At the top are 8 solar panels on the roof in 2 strings of 4. Each string produces 192 volts DC at 10 amps and travels down through UV-rated cables to the combiner box. The DC combiner box is the first protection point. Each string has its own 15-amp fuse. Both strings combine onto one DC bus, protected by a Type 2 surge protector and a lockable 30-amp DC main breaker. From the combiner, 10mm squared DC cable feeds the inverter's 2 MPPT inputs. The inverter converts DC to split-phase 120/240 volt AC at 97.5% efficiency, synchronized precisely to the 60 Hz EDEESTE grid. The inverter AC output goes through an AC disconnect panel, containing a 2-pole breaker and an AC surge protector, and then to the manual changeover switch. The changeover switch is the critical maintenance safety point. Input A receives solar power. Input B receives EDEESTE grid power directly. The output feeds the home distribution panel. By moving one lever, you control which source powers the house. The home distribution panel distributes 120 volts to small circuits and 240 volts to heavy appliances. The final cable from the panel connects bidirectionally to the EDEESTE grid, exporting surplus by day, importing what is needed at night. Grounding. Install earth rod and ground all equipment frames first. Safety is our priority, so we begin with the foundation, the grounding system. Before any other cables are run, drive your 1.5-meter copper-clad earth rod into moist soil near the building. Secure the 6mm squared green and yellow cable with a clamp torqued to 4 to 6 Newton meters. Run this conductor to the inverter chassis, the mounting rails, and the AC disconnect bar. Using your multimeter, confirm that resistance is below 5 ohms. A solid ground is your primary defense against electrical faults. Chapter 8. Complete Bill of Materials. Let me go through everything you will need to purchase for this system. I will group the items by category to make this easy to follow. For your solar panels, 8 units of 400-watt monocrystalline PERC panels. Recommended brands available in the Dominican Republic are JA Solar, Canadian Solar, and Ryzen Energy. All 3 are proven, bankable manufacturers. For the inverter, the Growatt SPH 4000, specifically the split-phase version. Confirm with your supplier that it outputs 120 and 240 volts simultaneously. Do not accept a substitution without verifying this specification in the datasheet. For the DC side, the combiner box, 2 15-amp fuses, 1 30-amp DC breaker, DC surge protector, UV-rated 6mm squared and 10mm squared DC cables, and MC4 connector pairs. For the AC side, the AC disconnect enclosure with breaker and surge protector, plus the manual changeover switch and its IP65 enclosure. For cables and mechanical installation, 4-core 10mm squared AC cable, grounding cable, UV-resistant PVC conduit, panel mounting rails, earth rod, and weatherproof labels. All of these items are available through solar equipment distributors in Santo Domingo. Do not purchase DC-rated components from a general hardware store. Use solar-specific suppliers only. And there it is, Jose Luis, your complete 10-kilowatt on-grid solar project from beginning to end. Let me give you the full summary of what we designed today. 8 400-watt monocrystalline PERC panels, 3.2 kilowatts of total installed capacity, a Growatt SPH 4000 split-phase inverter delivering 120 and 240-volt AC output simultaneously, a fully protected DC combiner system with string fuses, surge protector, and main breaker, a complete AC disconnect and surge protection panel, a professional manual changeover switch for lifetime safe maintenance, so you can service your inverter at any time without cutting power to your home, and 23 line items on a complete equipment list ready to take to your solar distributor in Santo Domingo. Your system will generate approximately 14.1 kilowatt hours of clean solar energy every single day. That covers your entire 10 kilowatt hour daily need, with 4.1 kilowatt hours exported to the EDEESTE grid every day. Over a full year, that is more than 5,100 kilowatt hours of solar generation, approximately 2,574 kilograms of carbon dioxide emissions avoided per year, and a return on investment of 4 to 6 years based on current Dominican Republic electricity tariff rates. Jose Luis, you asked for a complete project. You got every calculation, every diagram, every wire connection, and every safety procedure. I hope this gives you the confidence to build this system with your own hands. Muchas gracias, amigo. This one was for you. If this video helped you, please hit the like button right now. It takes 2 seconds, and it genuinely helps this content reach more people who need it. Hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a project video. And if you have a solar project you want designed on this channel, leave a comment below, just like Jose Luis did. I read every single one. See you in the next video.